Hi, everybody. Good morning. It's Wednesday, March 13th, 2020. Damn it, why do I keep saying March? It's because it is March. You know what? It's March 55th. It's Wednesday, March 55th, 2020. So in today's video, we're doing a lot of wiring, right? So technically, this is part of the G3X system. What you see me working with here is fiddling with the B and C connectors for the comm antenna, right? So we use coax for all the antennas, as you need something very well shielded. We're pumping a lot of power, like 10 watts, through these radios. So you want to use good coax, and I have RG-400, which is the best coax that I'm willing to spend on for the plane. No, I'm just kidding. It's the best. Of course, one thing. Real quick. So this is a template. So what you see me working with, real quick, right here. I know this is kind of a side thing, but so to put the canopy on correctly, you put this template on the front of the canopy housing or body, right? And this will tell you, and you use it by lining it up with the exhaust fan vents that are on the top of the glare shield. And once taped down, when you put the canopy on top, there's a nice line right on the top that says, hey, your front canopy line goes here. So that was me taping that onto the front. So for the rest of the video, what we're actually working on is the other half of that coax cable, meaning the antenna. So there you saw me fiddling with one of the antennas, which will be hard to see, so here's a quick picture of one here. These are the comm antennas I'm using. They're commant, or commant, depends on how you want to say it. You say Lima, I say Lima. Bent whip stainless steel antenna, right? Technically, bent whips aren't 100% as good as a straight whip, but since these things are sticking out of the bottom of my plane, and that's going along the ground, many people use these and said they have absolutely no problems with them. So the only problem we do have is that the antenna, so where the antennas are supposed to mount on the bottom of the fuselage, where I'm working right there, the original port uses 2 screws, right? It's not made for this kind of antenna. However, Vans, in their infinite wisdom, made the attach holes, so the antenna mounting spots all have doublers, and the attach holes for those doublers just happen to be in the exact location. There you saw me. You know what? Freeze frame. There you can see the template, the doublet that I've made. Those holes are the exact same location as these commant, damn it, however you want to pronounce it, antennas. So it's a straightforward job of drilling out the old doubler, creating a new one, and making new attach points for these, right? So I'm putting nut plates in the 4 locations, as you saw, and then in the free areas around it, I'm putting more rivets, and that's what will rivet that doubler to the bottom of the fuselage. Pretty straightforward, right? Yeah. Only the problem is you have to do everything in a very kind of specific order in order to not screw this up, right? So you cut the metal, and the original doublers came with turned up flanges on the end for a stiffening effect. Well, that's great, and you can do that too. The problem is you have to do all of the hole drilling and all of the fitting before you do the flanges. All right, don't be like me, dumb host, that drilled all the holes, didn't finish drilling all of the holes or doing them correctly, and then went ahead and just bent the flanges and said, oh, doesn't this look great? Now let's go ahead and fit it. Oh, wait, I can't fit it on now. So there you can see one of the comm antennas in place. There's a little bit of glare, I admit, but it looks pretty good, right? And there's a little crack-ola for everybody. Glorious. So with that in place, and the comm antennas in place, at the time I was really focused because I just gotten the audio panel and the first radio in, and I thought, you know what, I really would love to just fire one of these up and say my call sign and do a radio check. Won't that be sweet? All right, so you're probably wondering, what the hell, what are you doing here? So I'm emulating the front stack, right? I have everything for the center stack of audio panel. The only thing I don't have is the G3X 375, right? So there's the autopilot controller. There's the GNX 375 that I've made in foam. Radio, audio panel, and then the cherry on the top is the G5. Isn't that going to be a nice stack? All right, in the next video, we're going to keep working on wiring and a few other things like that. So thank you for joining me, and see you soon.